My name is Gil, G-I-L, Garza, G-A-R-Z-A. I am the Crimes Against Persons Division Deputy Chief. And I'm here to speak of the incident that occurred late last night. Yesterday at September 7th, 2014, at approximately 10:45 p.m., police officer Michael DeWilde, that's spelled DeWilde, D-E-W-I-L-D-E, first name Michael, who is assigned to the Northwest Patrol Division. He was assisting a federal agent of the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which is also known as ICE. And he was assisting him in locating a fugitive wanted in connection with a murder that occurred here in Dallas earlier this year. During the surveillance, which was being conducted at 1550 Empire Central, or also the 1600 block Prudential, right there at the corner. It's the Knights Inn Hotel. Officer DeWilde and the federal agent observed suspicious activity in the southeast corner of that parking lot there at the hotel. They observed suspect Joel Allen. That's Joel, J-O-E-L, last name Allen, A-L-L-E-N. He's a white male, born October 1st of 1979. They observed him, the suspect, drive into the parking lot in a red 2013 Chevrolet. Suspect Allen exited his vehicle and made contact with an individual in the southeast corner of that same parking lot, and engaged what the officer believed to be a narcotics transaction. As suspect Allen returned to his vehicle, Officer DeWilde and the federal agent exited their vehicle and approached suspect Allen. Officer DeWilde, who was in full police uniform, was attempting to speak with the suspect when suspect Allen accelerated his vehicle at Officer DeWilde and struck him. Officer DeWilde landed on the hood of the vehicle and was carried on the hood for a distance. While Officer DeWilde was on the hood of the suspect vehicle, he was able to access his weapon and fire at the suspect multiple times. Officer DeWilde was then thrown from the hood as suspect Allen fled the location, and he ended up on the parking lot ground at the same location. Suspect Allen fled southbound on I-35 eastbound and took the Inwood Road exit, where he became involved in a one-vehicle accident on the service road. Along with the injury suspect Allen received as a result of the single vehicle accident, suspect Allen also had a gunshot wound to his chest. He is in critical condition at Parkland Hospital at this time. Suspect Allen is being charged with aggravated assault on a public servant, which is a felony 1, first-class felony. Officer DeWilde received multiple injuries during this incident and was transported to Parkland, where he was treated for a fracture to the lower extremity, and he was later released. We have video evidence that was retrieved and is being reviewed and evaluated at this time. That is all I have for as far as the statement. Are there any questions?
Your video, you said you all have, is that video, where is that video from
For the location.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah, the video is from the location.
Is it too early to tell if the suspect is going to survive?
He is, right now, he's been in critical condition. I'm assuming, I'm going to assume that he will, but you never know.
You mentioned that Mr. DeWilde and the ICE agent approached that suspect and the other individual, but at what point did this suspect get back in his car? I thought they were approaching him on foot and he was outside of the car at the time.
He was, they were approaching him. They exited their vehicle. He had made what they believed to be a transaction of some sort. He was getting back into his vehicle when they were coming around to engage and speak with him.
Did anything occur with the other person?
With the person that was there,
Yeah.
at the location? Yeah, no, not at this time, I can tell you that.
So he wasn't in the car when that car took off?
No, the other person with the transaction, no.
Whatever happened to the ICE agent?
The ICE agent, he's a witness. He's a witness to the crime. I mean, to the offense, and we were had the opportunity to interview him and speak with him.
Do you have any idea how far the car carried him?
Yeah, it's going to be from the southeast corner to the northeast corner of the building. So the length of the building, so from one end to the other, that's where he fell off. So that's where we see the, I don't want to give approximate distance. I know I did last night, but I'd be remiss if I was accurate on that.
And besides just the physical fracture, how is the officer that was involved?
He's in. Apparently, he's in good. He was released, and so he has bumps and bruises, as you can imagine, but he's well.
In your ability to access the information on the incident itself, and based on police policy, do you know it to be that the officer was hit and somehow ended up on the hood at the front of the car, or did he jump onto the car and try to apprehend you?
No,
Distinction there.
the distinction is he was hit, and as he was hit, he flew into the air and then landed on top of the hood. So he was just as he was trying to make contact. Okay, I'm
For
telling
people
you.
that may not know and understand, can you basically tell us the justification behind the deadly force? At what point was it justified to shoot?
Well, the officer's he gets hit. Obviously, it's an aggravated assault, right at that point. I mean, he is injured, and he's being carried in a car. We don't know how far he's going to be carried, and he's trying to, in his mind, he's trying to get the car stopped so he can get off the hood and stop the danger to himself and others. And so he takes his weapon as he can access it and do whatever he can to get. That is a deadly force confrontation.
All right, guys, thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.